All right, to use Desmos, you have to be logged in your school ID. So once you're like in one login, if you find your Google Drive and you click on that, it should ask you, to log in as you. Just make sure you're logged in as you. After that, we're going to go to Desmos, Desmos.com. So it's Desmos, Desmos.com. You're going to go to Desmos.com. And you're going to go to Start Graphing. So Desmos.com, Start Graphing. If you are sitting near somebody and you need help, if I go too fast, it would be way faster if you see they're in the right place and you're not, for you to be like, excuse me, how did you get there again? I missed what she said. That way, I'm not having to walk around to individuals the entire class. It would be faster for you to quickly ask somebody next to you. Okay, I'm going to go to Start Graphing. And before you do all this work, you want to sign in. I'm already signed in, but if you go up here, there's like a sign in. Am I correct? You go up here, and you're going to sign in. I'll just sign out so I can show you. So you go up here and you sign in, and it's going to ask you if you'd like to sign in with Google, and you should say yes, I'm going to sign in with Google, and it's going to ask you what account. Mine didn't because I only have the one. Maybe it doesn't even ask you if you have more than one account. It'll ask you, but it should be the @Lakota Students account. The account that you sign in is the @LakotaStudents.com account. When you do that, your name should pop up here. Okay, I want everybody to look at their neighbor's computer and click on their name, their neighbor's name, and make sure their name has @LakotaStudents.com after it. Just click on their name, check it for them. Somebody do Simrat, because she doesn't have a partner. Click on their name and make sure down here it says their name @Lakota Students. And if it does not, I can help you make it say that, but make sure everybody does. Did you check your partners? Did you check your partners? Juan? Roberto? Yeah. Sorry. Did you check Chris? Mm-hmm. Okay. My bad. Chloe? You checked him? Okay. All right, so now you can start, but let's go ahead and save before we even start. So you see where it says Untitled Graph up here? Click on Titled Graph and give your graph a title. You could call it Name Graph. You could call it Drake. You will be emailing this to me, so pick something appropriate. Okay? Whatever you want to call it, and then you're going to hit save. Now, anytime you're working, whenever we start typing some stuff in, you can go up there and save it. And you know what's really, really, really awesome about Desmos is it's really, first of all, it's easy to like accidentally click the X or make a mistake. This undo button works wonders. And redo button. So there's the undo and there's the redo, so you don't have to retype stuff in. But this is where you put your equation. So I'm going to put in an equation. This is, I did my name already, so I'm just making stuff up here. How about x minus y equals -4. Okay, so I typed in an equation. This is where a lot of you are going to have some work to do today. Because if I'm trying to make my v, I'll do the other side of my v. Let's say I'm trying to make my V, and you guys can see, okay, she does have a V shape right here, but what's wrong? It like goes on forever. I could zoom out, and it's going to keep on going forever. And that's because I did not put a restriction on it. I did not put my domain and range in there. So that's what you still have to do, and that's why you had to do all your domain and range ahead of time. So like with my red line, if I'm making a V, what do I want my lowest X to be, and what do I want my highest X to be? Here's my points. What do I want my lowest x and my highest x to be? -4 to 0. So the way that I will write that and the way that you guys will type in your domain or range is you will do a fancy bracket and you'll type in -4. You can't, there is a little, it's kind of hard to see my little pictures there, but right down, there's a keypad where you can type this in also. But I'm using my keyboard. If you want to do less than equal to on your keyboard, you have to use that like less than symbol, and then you have to use the equal sign button to make it less than equal to. Or it is in this keyboard, but I don't like using the keyboard. I like using my, I like typing it. And then x less than equal to, and then 0. Fancy bracket. And you see how it chopped off my V now, and it made it just a little piece. Now,
so where you put the -4 at is where you put your lowest point?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it always goes lowest to highest. Always left to right, lowest to highest. Okay? And then I'm going to show you the blue one by using the range. You do not have to put both domain and range in here. It doesn't hurt, but you do not have to put domain and range in here. I'm going to use the blue one, and I'll just do the range. So what is my lowest y, and what is my highest y for my blue one? 0 to 4. So since I'm talking about y's, I do fancy bracket 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4 fancy bracket. And you can see it chopped off my V now. So now I have a V. It's kind of a wide V. I don't really like it very much, but just showing you how the domain and range are important because they are deciding how long your line is going to be. So those of you that did all real numbers, you now have to go back and find all your domain and ranges. Okay? When you are done, make sure you save. When you are done, you have to email it to me. So let's pay attention to how to email it to Criswell. Over here, there's a little arrow with like a share. Right over there, share graph. See, I hover and it says share graph. There's a link. If you just copy the link and then you go to your email, I don't want anything not important to show up here. Okay. If you just copy the link, I don't want to pull up my email on here. What did I just do? If you just copy the link, see where it says copy, just copy it and then paste it in an email and you email it to me. What is my email address? I'll type it up here, but Victoria.Criswell. Do you know? Yeah. If not, I'm not a student. If you forget about my email address, I gave it to you when I gave you the syllabus on the first day. And it's in your rubric. It's in your rubric, too. Where is it? I know it's in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can't see it. There it is, right in the middle of the rubric. There's my email address. So if you forget it, there it is. There's don't finish today and you have to finish tomorrow. Let's say you don't get it done and so you get out of Desmos. So I'm going to get out of Desmos. You guys have yours saved? Let's try it together. Do you have it saved? Okay, let's X out of Desmos. Just get out of it. Now let's go to Desmos again. Start graphing, and you'll see it's gone, but you can still find it. If you go over to this hamburger, yeah, this little bun with a hamburger in between, yeah, it's a hamburger. Oh my gosh. So you go to the hamburger, and you click on it. Look, there's Vicky Graph. 2 minutes ago I saved it. There it is, and you click on that. And you can say open graph, and exactly where you left off, that's where it goes. So I could go under my hamburger and see what else I've done.
Unicorn.
This is a pre-calculus project.
Oh, what? It's a clip art?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, ain't no way y'all did all of that math.
No, this is pre-calculus. This is what
Y'all
they
did all of that just to get the. So you telling me you had the students do all of that?
No, this is me. They did way harder
So
stuff.
you just did this for fun?
Well, I did it to show them what to do.
Hey, I can't do it. I was just telling
You wanna see a really cool one? Because mine's not even done. I'll show you.